Alright, so let's jump into this Shyvana game here. We're going to be pathing down. It's nice and simple on Shyvana. You just want to clear top down almost every single game so you can play around the dragon as well. Hopefully bot lane has prio. They probably won't because they're against Ashe Lux, but if they do, they end up winning. We'll make sure we get this dragon. It's really easy to just, 1v9 the game once you get dragons because you deal 20% more damage to the dragon and you gain 5 armor and MR. Very broken passive if you can get your hands on those dragons. But otherwise, this champion is really straightforward. It kind of plays itself. You want to farm all your camps, be on your camps on spawn. I never would really recommend playing this champion above, let's say, Diamond Masters. There's too many ways to shut down the champion, but in lower elos, Shyvana is one of the queens of the jungle. Very, very powerful champion. Use your E, kill the camp nice and easily. Use your W here. We're going to clear our Krugs with our W. We use our E in between. And just smack this with autos. So top lanes looks like they're doing okay. Mid's doing okay. And bot lane's like relatively even. So this is the best type of game for Shyvana. Hopefully it stays very stable. If it gets less stable, it is what it is. But so far, everything seems to be very, very happy. Okay, let's do our Raptors nice and easily here. Mid's good. Top's doing okay. Let's finish this here. And you guys know the drill on Shyvana. Just full clear. Now, we don't know where the enemy jungler started, and that's okay. We also see Ashe over here. We want to watch the Ashe to see if Ashe will hawkshot. Ashe doesn't seem to be hawkshotting anything, so that's good. Go ahead and finish our wolves. We're going to go to our Gromp. Ballin's fighting decently hard. I think we're going to lose this, actually. Yeah, we're going to lose this. That's okay. Make sure you get your auto Qs off. This is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's just how some games go. Sometimes, your laner will int a bit, and it sucks because that's the lane I'm playing towards. But I'll show you guys what to do in response to, hey, I have losing bot, losing top lane. How do you still win the game as Shyvana? I'm a scaling champion anyway, so winning early game is not the way I win. I don't need to win early game to win the game. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a ward on the Raptors, and I'm going to hit the Scryers to see where the Master E is. Now, if Master E is not here, it means very high chance Master E is up there. And if Master E is up there, that's completely fine. We're going to one-shot the Scrab, hit B, and then go straight to the top side. And our sequence is very natural. Like, this is going to be a very natural type of game. We're going to go straight for our Krugs. We'll buy a pickaxe. And we just deploy right away. And there's nothing more to it. So, enemy bot lane has a bit of a lead. We are down flashes. Master Yi is pathing towards the top side. Okay, so if Master Yi is pathing towards the top side, that gives me an opportunity to maybe take this dragon when Master Yi is up here. Now, there is another problem. I'm here 10 seconds early. So I wait here and I do nothing. That's completely fine. A lot of people freak out and panic when they, do nothing in the game. I'm in the right place at the right time. This is actually a net positive for me at the end of the day. It's not hurting me by being here at the right place. Let's finish these Krugs. We'll go straight to the Raptors. There goes bot lane. Completely fine. We're going to go do Raptors. We're going to do Wolves. We're going to full clear everything. Like you guys know the drill. So Mastery actually ends up staying top lane for a very extended period of time. And we're ending up trading a kill, which is very nice. Very, very positive for us. And we have the enemy bot camps up. So this is where we're going to break the fundamentals by a bit because we see Mastery in the top side. We know we cleared bot lane to top lane. And because he cleared bot lane to top lane, I'm going to use this small window of opportunity to go ahead and claim his camp. The mid ends up dying. It's completely fine. And the reason why I want this camp and then the dragon is so I can be level 5 here as well. And from this position on, I can actually go ahead and grab this dragon. And I should still have enough damage to one-shot this. Here's the thing about Shyvana. You absolutely crush this dragon. If you have level 5, your E does unreal amounts of damage. I'm going to save my Q here so I can combo with my E auto Q. You can't really do this on most champions. You can't go for the Raptors and the dragon. But I'm playing Shyvana, so I actually can. And we're going to completely one-shot that. We also got his Raptors. Now we're going to go for our Wolves, and we're going to go for our Gromp. And you can see the score's 5-1. This is a very normal type of game for Shyvana. like, this is what's gonna happen most of your games, and I'll show you guys how to carry when you have a slight camp advantage. I have like 1 camp advantage. I got the dragon, and I'll show you guys how to absolutely 1v9 carry this game. Master Yi ends up flashing in, going for a 1-for-1 kill. You never want to see that happening. The score sort of turns around. Top got a solo kill, bot's doing good. Now let's go ahead and recall. And we're going to go straight to our top side and rinse and repeat and return. We're going to go straight for red buff in the top lane. Actually, this top crab is up. We're going to go to the top crab first. I'm not going to skill my ultimate. I'm going to actually wait. Excuse me. I'm actually going to wait for my ulti. Because if there is someone that I can fight, they're not going to know if my ulti is up or not. At least, most of the time, people get confused when they see this. Oh, Shyvana doesn't have ult. She's level 6. What's going on? So it's kind of like a confusing tactic. Let's go ahead and finish this crab, and let's return to our camps. Now, we can't actually kill this Garen, so we're just going to leave. But it ends up dying 1-for-1. Completely fine. Let's go ahead and return to our full clear. Nice and naturally. And I'm just going to farm everything I can. I'm literally 0-0-0. I have 1 dragon. This is like the dream for Shyvana. A lot of people kind of get frustrated at scenarios like this. Where, oh, I'm no impact. I don't know how to... I feel like I'm not being useful enough. You're doing your job here in this type of game. Where you're farmed up well. And you're in a really good position to carry. So the big thing is when you are playing like this, like how I have as Shyvana this whole game, what you need to do is you need to not make big macro mistakes. So we see Master Yi in the top side doing the grubs, and we see our mid is low, and top lane died. Okay, I had top lane Dove or something. So because of these conditions, I simply cannot go contest the grubs. And I feel like a lot of you guys, especially in lower elos, would panic and be like, oh, I'm gonna lose the grubs. I need to go contest them. I have to. But look, guys, this is what trading is. I end up getting his raptors, and I'm going to end up potentially going bot lane and looking for a bot kill at the same time. And we're gonna get more than what the Master Yi got for the grubs. Because now I'll be able to fight bot lane with my pike. I'll be able to ult in. And I'll be able to get all of these kills here. I kill this guy. And kill this guy too. I have red buff. And this would not have been possible. Okay. End up being a little bit sad because she flashed my E. Which is completely fine. If I chuck my E out like that. If I gets the kill, great. Can finish the wave here. And then we're going to go back to our camps. So it's a little bit unfortunate that she had flash for my E. But as you guys can see, because I traded and I didn't make a game-losing mistake on the top grubs where my teammates were dead, I end up getting a lot here. I end up getting his raptors. I got double kill bot lane. I got flashes as well. And now we're just going to return to our camps. I'm going to put point into my W here. The reason why I like points into your W is you get more move speed with your W. Now, putting points into your Q will help you deal more damage overall. But I'm going to show you guys how to fight on Shyvana in the style that I like to fight. It's a very secure style, defensive style that I want to show you guys. I want to train you guys on how to fight when you're playing AP Shyvana. Very relaxed, sort of ranged fighting. You don't want to ulti in all the time. You want to play with distance. I'm going to grab this mid wave because my Yone is dead. And I'm going to look for this top crab, and I want to look for this dragon afterwards. Now, I'm literally just a herbivore. I'm farming every single thing I can possibly farm. I'm farming this top crab. I farm his raptors whenever I can. Nice, that gets killed. Master Yi is spotted in the bot side. If he runs straight here towards the dragon, I will have to go stop it. Now, what sucks is I am sitting on 2,000 gold. So I'm going to try to do is I'm trying to communicate with my pings like this. And you can see I got my pike to cancel his recall because of the way I communicated there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to early ult I'm gonna smite to slow, and we're going to be able to kill this guy here. I might have to flash. I'm gonna flash early to dodge damage. And then we're gonna walk and we're gonna threaten his raptors. So the reason why I wanted to flash early there is I'm not actually flashing to survive necessarily. I'm flashing because I don't want to die. We end up getting saved very luckily there. Great. And they're going to get completely wiped. Because we're putting ourselves in positions where we can get the opportunity to absolutely stomp them. We get a pretty much a quadra kill on the bot side. We're also going to get this dragon. And the game is completely in our favor now. We have 2 dragons. The most important thing on Shyvana, guys, if you want to be a good Shyvana player, if you want to be good in general on this champion, you need to be fully understanding of what's good and what's bad macro-wise. What's a good or bad macro play. So you guys saw me trade the Void Grubs to go bot lane, and then you guys saw me watch the Master Yi walk towards the dragon, and he ends up putting himself in a really awful position so we can capitalize on those kills. And look, I'm only 4 KP out of 13, so it's not like my impact has been that high. But if you look at this, I'm about to be level 10. Master Yi is only level 7. The Master Yi is very, very, very weak compared to me. And like, okay, my teammates are gonna die, all this, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't matter to me because I am 10 CS per minute, pushing for 12, literally 12 CS per minute. I have my items, and I'm going to be absolutely one-shotting people once I have even more items. So I'm just playing for more levels and more items. Okay, now we're going to go for the Raptors. We're going to go for the top crab afterwards. As long as you're getting all of the dragons, as many as you can, as many objectives as you can. Let's say you trade a dragon, they get the grubs. That's completely fine. That's actually a good thing, in fact. Okay, like if you can get anything on this champion, you're very happy. But you need to be like willing to not fight things. Like let's say Master Yi's at the top side here. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna go for his raptors. And it's just like I'm just giving this guy a complete headache. He's like, oh, okay, you want that? Fine, go get that. I'm gonna go for your raptors then, haha. And I'm just gonna look at him and smile. My top laner has 9 deaths, completely fine. Because I look at this Master Yi and I smile at him when I take his entire Raptor camp. And then I'm going to go into the bot side, while Master Yi is in the top side, as you can see. And I'm going to try and look for the kill on the Asher. We need to use our spell early, so we can get our keep our Kaisa alive. And we're going to use this time to crack some plates. Now this guy is a bit strong, he's a bit Thanos, which is completely fine. He's going to maybe break that turret. He's not going to break the turret. We're going to go for this first turret here as quickly as we possibly can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to one-shot this turret first. I'm going to use my E early. And fun fact, guys, you're actually not weak at all as Shyvana. Oh, shoot. I kind of ran into that. Because we have the Spear of Shojin. Ah, yeah, leave me alone. Because we have the Spear of Shojin. So, although Shyvana, I want to play Shyvana like a mage champion at some point in this game, as of right now, we have the Spear of Shojin. So technically we're like a strong bruiser champion right now. But once we get to the mid-late game, we actually want to transition the way we're playing into being more of a ranged champion. But we'll get there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish all my camps. I'm going to keep farming so that I can grab my item, and I'm going to recall and go into the top side. So we're going to hit B here. We have our completed Landries. We're going to get our Landries and go straight into the top side. And the game should be nice and easy. I'm going to buy 1 pink ward, just 1. And in this specific scenario, I want 1 pink ward because it'll give me a bit of an edge depending on when I use it. It might not be useful right away, but at some point it can help. And I'm on a good amount of gold so I can buy this. Okay, so bot lane is like kind of fighting hard. Don't know what's going on there. It's fine. We're going to keep farming. Nothing changes with my game plan at all. Now, if there are many people bot lane fighting, hopefully Master Yi goes down there too. Don't see Master Yi there. Master Yi is in the top side, actually. Okay, because Master Yi is here, I'm going to pink this. Make sure I'm not on vision. And what I'm going to do, everyone gets aced. Everyone gets wiped. It's good. I need the adversity. I need the challenge. I'm going to one-shot the crab. I think his wolves were up. I'm going to try to one-shot his wolves. So wolves are up. And then I'm going to go into his bot side. And I see everyone. 4 people bot lane. Master Yi's top lane. I see literally everyone. So I'm going to one-shot this mid wave. Because it's here. You need to always be looking for waves. -1. It is what it is. I'm going to one-shot these raptors. And then I'm going to go straight for this bot lane. Because these guys are way too overextended. You guys see this? What is going on? So that map awareness is what's going to help me capitalize on these kills. And from here, I'm going to take the gates. I'm going to take the cone. I'm going to ult early. I'm going to chuck an E here. And then these guys are getting one-shot by all my damage. Okay, and because I'm putting points into my W, right? This guy can literally never escape me. Even though she's slowing me, this guy is going to have a hard time escaping me. That's 1 E there. I'm going to Q the wave. The reason to Q the wave there is so I keep my form for as long as possible. This camp is up. I want to Q it too. I don't have the camp up. We're going to go try to one-shot the dragon. Now, we do have to be careful on the map, guys. You need to be thinking, where is the Garen? Garen is the strongest enemy. Where is Garen? Where's Katarina as well? Okay, so we see Katarina and Garen's top lane. So these guys are coming for the dragon. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to one-shot this thing. And I'm just going to flash away. And I'm going to take the gates back to my camps. Bye-bye. Don't care. And you need to have that, like, just immediate, like, okay, I don't care about the fight. I don't care about anything, really. I just want to farm. You just need to be like, I don't care about anything in the world other than farming. And if you can play like this, and you can have an understanding, I win the objective, I farm, I win the objective, I farm, you'll be able to put yourself in a position where you're double the enemy's CS. So now this guy is overextending really far here. I'm going to jump on top of him because I have my teammate with me. I'm going to slow him with my smites. We're going to grab his flash, which is great. Now the Garen will be an easier kill later on in this game. And that's completely fine. Shutting down Garen's flash is very, very happy. Okay. Now we're going to finish our camps. And then we want to recall. But there is a potential opportunity for us to get some more camps. So I'm always looking for these opportunities to win a little bit more. But I have to be careful. Like, going this deep without my ultimate is very risky, especially because Garen can be in the top side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid problems. Actually, we see the problem. Problem is right there, which is great. We see him. Okay, I'm getting hawk-shotted. I'm out of here. Because I'm getting hawk-shotted in this position, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to mess. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to go buy my Rift Maker, and I'm going to build my Rabadons afterwards. Now let's buy these 2 components. Let's go into the top side and defend this turret. Why do I have to defend this turret? Well, you got to think, where's the empty lane? Well, mid is being taken. Bot is being taken. Top lane, no one's here because Irelia is literally dead. So I'm going to farm the empty lane. On top of this, I have no camps. So this is the best thing for me to do. It's a win-win-win for everyone because I get to catch a wave. Irelia gets to respawn, and then now she gets to respond to things. So everyone wins out here. No one's unhappy. Now what I'm going to do is stay away from their strong enemy and go towards their weaker guy, which is technically their Katarina. Even though Katarina is not that weak, look at items, Katarina is a bit weaker than the Garen. So I'm going to travel to the bot side. You can even travel to mid lane here and look for a quick little opportunity. The reason why I am ulting in on top of them in this specific scenario is because we have what we call numbers advantage. My Pyke is on top of me, my Kai'Sa is on top of me, and I have a really good angle where I can ult on them. Most fights will not look like that, and you'll see in the next fights, I will not be ulting on top of them. I need you guys to really think about that right now. I will not be ulting on top of them normally. What I'm going to do is I want to lose my dragon form as fast as I can, so my next autos can start setting me up for my next dragon form. It's actually better for you to lose dragon form early, so you can set yourself up for the next transformation. We're going to really quickly buy Rift Maker. We have enough gold. We're going to buy 1 pink ward for more control over the map. And if Garen is in the top side, he has no teleport. He has no teleport and he's in the top side. That gives us the opportunity to go do the Otacon. Otacon is kind of like one of the most game-winning objectives, period. What I want to do here is I want to pink this bush. And I want to wait to see if this Ashe will come face check. Because she wants to contest the objective, potentially. Or here, maybe, if she wants to come face check this, we can look for a nice little kill here. And this enables us to... Okay, I want to get some poke off as well. I'm gonna get some poke here. I'm gonna keep my form up for as long as I can by hitting this. And what's important here is I want to try to keep my form up because I'm gonna lose it really quickly. So I'm gonna hit the Otacon as much as I can to actually maintain my form. So that when this guy comes in, if he comes in, he can't really walk in. He can't. Katarina recalled. We're gonna get the Otacon. Great. And right now, I actually have nothing to really recall for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for more small windows to chunk enemies in their control, in their base, or in their jungle. With my pike, this is great. I'm going to sit here, not with the intention to kill him, but if we do, it's great. I'm here with the intention of poking this guy out. So now that he's been poked out, I need to sort of run away here. Okay, Pike needs to run as well. Pike is kind of dead here, that's fine. My form is going to be coming up very, very shortly. Again, I want to maintain this position to poke the enemies. We see Garen in the top side, one of the strongest members is up there. I'm simply going to hit my E the moment I see someone. Okay, can't land. Basic form Shyvana E is very hard to land. But now we're going to just bum rush this objective. And when you play Shyvana well, and you have 3 dragons like this, they're literally screwed. They can't do anything. Because now we have Hextech Soul. And the score is literally 28-20. I have pretty much almost 3 losing lanes. I mean, my bot's doing pretty good. But I'm able to 1v9 the game just based off of good decision making by myself. That hopefully you guys can follow through and understand. I would say the hardest thing with decision making in general, guys, is being consistent and being accurate throughout an entire game. It's great to make 1 or 2 or 3 great choices, but to be able to make those great choices throughout the entire game to find all the windows, that's what makes or breaks difficult games. I'm gonna put myself in a position again to chunk the enemies, but if I can get the kill, I get the kill, great. But I'm always putting myself in positions where I can threaten some sort of control, and if they're there, I will chunk them or kill them and then walk away. But I'm putting myself where I want to play for objectives. You need to pretty much have this vision of the entire map. Ooh, what can I play for here? What can I play for there? It's the most important thing to do on any jungler, but especially Shyvana, because you can't fight everything. Now, most junglers are like this as well, where fighting everything actually makes you lose games. But Shyvana seriously is like, you can 1v9, you can lose just as quickly if you fight everything. So they're all fighting up here, but I see an Ashe mid lane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hunt this Ashe down, because it seems a lot easier to kill than whatever is going up on the top side. Okay. We're gonna play with our pike here. It's very close, very, very, very close. The Mastery actually did a great job of dodging my E there. So, okay. Is it just about macro? Like, no, at the end of the day, this game is a fighting game. But you can sort of see how I used my distance, my E, and my W to kite the enemies the entire time. We're gonna build into Rabadons here for more damage. Just complete one-shot capability. And we're going to keep searching for more camps here, actually, because Mastery is... Actually, no. We'll buy 2 rods. I'll buy 2 rods, I'll farm up some more, and we're going to be level 18 very soon. So let's just grab level 18 and then bum rush this Baron. We want to be as strong as we can for the Baron. Let's go ahead and grab level 18 real quick, and then go do the Baron. So this looks a little rough. We're okay, though. Our Yone seems to be... very close. Very, very close. Just fine. The Yone is dead, so it's probably not going to be a Baron rush. Let's farm everything here. Maybe Katarina dies. Oh. Well, look, my teammates just are not playing well. This game is literally me and me alone. And that's completely fine. That's how League is really, like, that's like how League really is, like, at the end of the day. But this Lux is like here. We're gonna chuck that out. He can come out of this guy, he's by himself. So we'll kill him here. One shot the wave. And we're really close to our Rabadons. I'll have my form up for a little bit longer. I don't think I can get anything, though. Maybe this camp. One-shot the camp. Can we one-shot the turrets? Probably can. The dodge here. Chuck my E out. Get the turret. And let's just recall now. And let's go for the Baron. and we're gonna have a Rabadon's, and after Rabadon's, we can go for stop it off with some more damage, pretty much, like a Shadow Flame or Pen, just more damage. Although what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a pink word just to control the objective a little bit easier, and I do want to play for this Baron. Look, okay, Kai'Sa's going mid lane. There's gonna be what we call an empty lane in the top lane there. Combo. Ooh, I don't have my form, so I'm going to die here actually. So this is a bit of a big mistake, I'd say, that this is going to cost Baron. Like I said earlier, making good choices... This guy actually ends up dying too. Making good choices is a great feeling, and it's great if you make a lot of them, but you need to be consistent with it. I make one really bad choice here, one really bad play. Teammates throwing FF, we might lose the Baron now. Best case scenario, they're not that smart and they know the Baron. Great. I think Mastery was too low. Instead of him healing from my camp and W, he ends up recalling, which is great. We don't lose the Baron. But well, maybe we still do actually, because there's not much time. This is what should be happening. But the big mistake I made there was I fought the Garen, the most fed champion on the enemy team, and I didn't have my ultimate. So if I'm fighting the enemy without my ultimate, there's a very high chance I will just simply lose the fight. And as you guys saw, I lost the fight because I'm fighting without my ultimate. Now here it can be the same thing. A little bit rough. Ideally, I want to poke the guy out there as much as I can. We have this Elder one to play for. So this is probably going to be the one team fight we'll actually have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ult early and I'm going to chuck E's out. That's one E in. We're going to kill this here. I get Ashe ulted. It's completely fine. What we're going to do is we take this kill. I'm going to lose my form. I actually want to lose my form as fast as I can. So instead of trying to keep it, I want to lose it. And when I lose it, then I can go ahead and I can go try to stack it up from this wave here. Dodge that real quick. Dodge that as well. Just chunk this guy out all the way as much as I can. Garen has no ulti. I can't kill this guy, which is fine. What I can do though is the Elder, because Katarina is 1 HP and Mastery is in base. So with my Kai'Sa and my Yone coming here, and the fact that my champion is Shyvana and I can one-shot this thing, 20% more damage on the dragons, on the carries, we're gonna one-shot this. And this game is just like kind of awful, like kind of annoying how the game is here. Can do. Ulti. I'm trying to chuck E's to find this, to find some damage. It's like okay. At the end of the day, like find this guy here. Alright, 5-item Garen, he's 16 kills. That's like to be expected. I also didn't have my E on him. So it is what it is. I just didn't think he'd deal 2,000 damage with 1 E. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's work on our next item. They're not building much MR on the enemy team at all. This guy's also... I think we just lost the game, guys. I'm not even trolling. This guy doesn't even have Elder. That's what happens. Like no matter what elo you're playing in, I will say it. If you make really dumb choices, no matter what rank you are as well, if you make dumb choices, you'll lose games. When the enemies are this fed. Eh, it is what it is. I have no form. I can't win from this position. GG. It's a nice try. I mean, at least it goes to show how strong you can be on Shyvana. But I made 2 really big poor choices. I can cope and excuse myself for many different reasons. Oh, I haven't played in a while. I haven't done this in a while. But overall, like, I simply got too greedy in trying to kill this Garen 2 times, and that costed the game. And that's how games go. That's how games go. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I gotta make better choices. Yeah.